In a bustling village, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a man named Amadi Ahadi. His wife, Amma, was adored by all, her kindness a beacon of light in their community. However, one fateful night, tragedy struck as Amma vanished without a trace, leaving the villagers distraught and Amadi haunted by a terrible secret. In the midst of the villagers' frantic search for Amma, Amadi's facade of grief became increasingly difficult to maintain. Each passing day weighed heavily on his conscience, the burden of his deceit growing with every false tear shed. Yet, as he watched the community come together in their collective anguish, a sense of dread gnawed at him. Nightfall brought no solace to Amadi, for it was then that the shadows whispered reminders of his treachery. The gentle rustle of leaves became a chorus of accusation, and the cool breeze carried echoes of Amma's voice, haunting him with her unspoken plea for justice. Meanwhile, Mayi, ever observant and intuitive, began to piece together fragments of truth hidden beneath Amadi's carefully constructed facade. With each passing day, her suspicions intensified, fueled by the unsettling occurrences that seemed to plague Amadi's home. One evening, as the village slept soundly, Mayi ventured to Amadi's doorstep, her resolve unyielding despite the fear that gnawed at her own heart. With trembling hands and a voice thick with emotion, she confronted Amadi, her words a mixture of accusation and desperation. "Amadi," she began, her voice barely above a whisper. "The village whispers of spirits and unfinished business. They speak of shadows that linger in the night, of voices carried on the wind, and amidst it all, they speak of you." Amadi's facade faltered, his mask of grief crumbling under the weight of Mayi's accusation. For a moment, silence hung heavy between them, broken only by the distant howl of the wind. Then, with a heavy sigh and eyes cast downward, Amadi confessed to Mayi the truth he had so long sought to bury. He spoke of his betrayal, of the terrible deed committed in the darkness of that fateful night. And as the weight of his confession settled upon them, Mayi's heart ached with sorrow and disbelief. But even as the truth came to light, the shadows that lingered around Amadi's home refused to dissipate. The whispers grew louder, the disturbances more pronounced, as if the very earth cried out for justice. And so, as the night wore on and the villagers slumbered, Mayi grappled with the truth she had uncovered, her mind consumed by the enormity of the betrayal she had unknowingly been a part of. And as the first light of dawn illuminated the horizon, she knew that the road ahead would be fraught with uncertainty and sorrow. For the darkness that lurked within their village had yet to be fully vanquished. As Mayi fled from Amadi's confession, her heart weighed down by the enormity of the betrayal, the village was plunged into a state of collective shock and grief. The revelation of Amadi's heinous act shattered the illusion of harmony that had once enveloped their community, leaving behind a gaping wound that refused to heal. With whispers of the truth spreading like wildfire through the village, the once bustling streets fell silent, the air heavy with the weight of sorrow and disbelief. Amadi, now stripped bare of his facade, stood alone amidst the sea of accusatory stares, his heart heavy with remorse and regret. As the villagers gathered beneath the ancient banyan tree, their faces etched with sorrow and anger, Amadi stepped forward, his voice trembling as he confessed his sins to the crowd. Each word hung heavy in the air, a stark reminder of the darkness that had tainted their once peaceful existence. Yet, amidst the condemnation and cries for justice, there lingered a flicker of hope, a glimmer of humanity amidst the darkness. For in their collective grief, the villagers found strength in unity, banding together to seek justice for Amma's untimely demise. And so, Under the guidance of the village shaman, they embarked on a ritual of atonement, a solemn ceremony to cleanse their souls and honour Amma's memory. With offerings of incense and prayers for forgiveness, they sought to mend the broken bonds that had once held their community together. But as the ritual drew to a close and the villagers dispersed, Amadi remained alone, a solitary figure in the fading light of dusk. Though he had sought redemption through his confession, the weight of his sins remained heavy upon his shoulders, a constant reminder of the irreversible damage he had wrought. And so, as the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Amadi found himself relegated to the outskirts of the village, his presence a painful reminder of the betrayal that had torn their community apart. Though he longed for forgiveness and a chance at redemption, he knew that some wounds could never fully heal. In the end, as the village moved forward, united in their grief and determination to honour Amma's memory, Amadi remained a silent observer, forever haunted by the consequences of his actions. And though he would never fully escape the shadow of his past, he vowed to carry the weight of his sins with him always, a solemn testament to the fragility of human nature and the enduring power of forgiveness. In the aftermath of the ritual of atonement, the village gradually began to heal, though the scars left by Amadi's betrayal ran deep. Yet, amidst the collective grief and turmoil, there emerged a sense of resilience, a determination to rebuild what had been shattered and to honour Amma's memory in a way that transcended the pain of her loss. As time passed, the tale of Amadi and Amma took on a life of its own, evolving into a cautionary legend that echoed through the generations. Parents whispered it to their children as a warning against the dangers of selfishness and deceit, while elders recounted it around the fire as a reminder of the fragility of trust and the enduring power of forgiveness. But amidst the sombre tones of the legend, there also lingered a glimmer of hope, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for redemption. For even in the darkest of times, there existed the possibility of healing and renewal, of forging new bonds and finding solace in the embrace of community. And so, as the years stretched on and the seasons turned, the village endured, its spirit unbroken by the trials of the past. And though Amadi's solitary existence remained a poignant reminder of the consequences of his actions, it also served as a testament to the enduring quest for redemption, a journey that stretched far beyond the confines of one man's lifetime. In the end, as the whispers of the wind and the rustle of leaves echoed through the village, there existed a profound sense of peace, a peace born not of forgetfulness, but of acceptance. And amidst the gentle sway of the trees and the soft hum of life, the villagers found solace in the knowledge that, in the end, it was their collective strength and unwavering sense of community that would guide them through even the darkest of nights. Thank you for joining Thea's journey and experiencing the power of acceptance and resilience with us. If you found her story inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support encourages us to continue sharing meaningful tales that resonate with hearts around the world. Stay tuned for more captivating stories ahead. Until next time, farewell.